like Halliburton in 15 plus points. That's what you can get. Halliburton 15 plus at minus 115, which I think is stealing money. We know, listen, one thing we know, he's healthy again. Like Rick Carlisle, he lifted Halliburton's minutes restriction as in the last couple games. He's been really slowly building up. And while he hasn't been terrific, really hasn't been, I think the minute restrictions kind of take him out of his flow, out of sync, and he didn't have that mojo. Plus, I think he's being careful. He wants to play. He wants to be healthy in the second half of the season. Part of that is listening to the trainers and the coaches. So this All-Star weekend, star-studded, couldn't be in better hands, really, than Indianapolis and in Halley. This guy was terrific last year in the three-point shooting contest. If you watched that, he was spot on and not just good at what he was doing, he was entertaining that too. So now, with Halliburton's minutes restriction lifted, he's enjoyed a tremendous season. It's my favorite over-under player prop of this 2024 NBA All-Star Game. And you can have fun with these too. This is something you have to make $1 million to retire on. They're not going to let you do that anyway. But Halley's averaging league best, almost 12 assists, 11.7. Career high in points scored, 21.8. His shooting splits, terrific, 49, 40, 85. Everything he's doing is elite. If it's not, then please leave me a message telling me I'm crazy. But Indy's they're actually a contender too in the East. I'm not saying that I don't believe they can win the East, but I think they can give some teams some headaches outside of Boston, which I think is a horrible matchup for them. But with the Pacers firmly entrenched in a big part of let's call it the top 6 of the East, so they're automatically guaranteed a slot in the bracket, the East playoff bracket. Part of this is you're going to see Doc. Listen, Doc's going to get a lot of criticism at 3-7, 4-7, whatever he is right now with Milwaukee. There's a lot of unhappy Milwaukee fans and a lot of Doc Rivers haters that said, "I told you so." But he might not be the best coach in the history of the game, but he's smart enough to know that the hometown fans here in Indianapolis or there in Indianapolis want to see their guy go crazy, light it up. Halliburton, 15 plus points, is an absolute slam effing dunk. If something happened and Halliburton was not able to go, let's say the hammy kind of acted up and he decided to back out, I'll give you your alternative. I think all the talk about Mitchell not being involved in the MVP talk and what he's done with Cleveland and how well they're playing and the new offense or the few changes they've made and how well not only this best defensive net rating team, or at least efficiency wise in the NBA, but offense then over the top. Mitchell would be my second choice, but Halley looks like he's good to go. 15 plus over minus 115. Money in the bank. I'm Tony Finn. Drop back by for some more NBA props, winning props.